Welcome back. So this is the second ingredient I'd like to explore a little more with you of the 7 ingredient recipe that you may have watched, this ancient, almost forgotten combination of power foods for improvement of our immune system, especially during the winter months. Here in the Northern Hemisphere, of course, we have horrendous weather at the moment. Well, wintry weather, what can I say? So let's look at cardamom. And Cardamom, I love this brand, by the way, Son and Tor. I must link their website in the chat. This is my preferred brand of organic herbs, spices, and teas, herbal teas, and their coffee is just the best. I sell lots and lots of those in my organic store, The Aquarian. Anyhow, back to our ingredients. So, cardamom, let's look at it first. The scientific name, I have a little cheat sheet. I hope you don't mind because we're not in school anymore, so we can cheat. So the green cardamom, I have the ground format of here, but cardamom comes in pods. So the green cardamom, the botanical name, which is always good to have, no confusion then, is called Elateria cardamomum. And then there's a black version as well, rarer, but sometimes people ask for it too, is called Amomum species. It's in the Zingiberaceae family. That's simply the ginger family. So cardamom is in the same family as ginger. I always love asking where traditionally the plants are grown. In the case of cardamom, it was interesting. India, of course, came to my mind instantly, and it is known as the Cardamom Hills in Kerala and Karnataka. But what was interesting is that the largest exporter of cardamom is Guatemala. And then also we have Sri Lanka, Tanzania, and Southeast Asia as producers. So how does it grow? So cardamom requires shaded areas, high humidity, and fertile, well-drained soils. It's often cultivated in forests or plantations or under tree canopies. And I'm looking at the origin. I always love looking at the origin of my products that I stock. And this one is actually Tanzania, the organic one. So how easy is it to produce? Always interesting, because this is what this channel is about reminding us how much effort it takes to make food that we just have in our press and we just go and grab it off the supermarket shelf. So producing cardamom is labor intensive and requires expertise. No surprise there, I'm pretty sure. Number one, growing the plants take 2 to 3 years to mature and need consistent care. So there's a big investment right there. Harvesting. The pods are picked by hand, often over several months, as they ripen at different times. Processing. Pods are dried carefully to preserve flavor and aroma, requiring skilled handling. Of course, you got to know what you're doing. Due to these factors, cardamom is one of the most expensive spices in the world. Now, this one is, yes, correct, 50 grams, 630, so 1260, 100 grams. So the kilo price is about 120 euros. That's about the same in dollars right now. Now, here are the benefits of cardamom. And if you do eat curries, or I've eaten in Asian restaurants, Pakistan, Indian restaurants, you will know that the pods are in the curries, or you've been offered them afterwards, after your meal. Often you get a dish with all different seeds in it or herbs in it, and cardamom is often there. And you'll see in a minute why. Because the medicinal properties, one are digestive health, digestive health. So it definitely takes down bloatedness. It relieves indigestion and nausea and this feeling of fullness as well after eating. It has fantastic antioxidant properties. Antioxidant meaning protecting our cells from damage and protecting our heart as well. Oral health, this is really interesting as well. Chewing cardamom pods in particular, it's quite pungent, it's quite aromatic pod as well, and contains antimicrobial compounds that combat infection and bad breath. And then we have respiratory support. again, through the volatility through the volatile oils or essential oils in cardamom, also comes as essential oils. Very, very strong, powerful plant chemicals. You have this opening up of your respiratory system, so it may just ease that congestion and may also improve breathing. Then we have anti-inflammatory effects, of course. So taken on a consistent basis or cooking with it regularly. And I would always suggest cooking with these spices or having them in that honey recipe that I gave you in the previous video. Certainly would be beneficial in keeping inflammation at bay. And then we have a blood pressure regulation. Again, I'm not making any claims here. Do your own research. Don't ever believe what I say, but potentially lowering blood pressure naturally. Certainly, it is a spice that I would incorporate in cooking, particularly this time of year. And also mood enhancing aromatic compounds can reduce stress and promote relaxation. So that's really another interesting one. But it is the synergy of the plants, the synergy of these herbs and spices that really act holistically on our body. And that's what's so powerful about herbs and spices. It is certainly a staple in Ayurvedic cooking and in Ayurvedic medicine and traditional Chinese medicine. You will certainly know that cardamom is used all the time in making curries or traditional Asian dishes. So I hope that this interests you. And again, don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Believe nothing I say. I just want to encourage you to look further afield, look more into it, be curious about what you're eating, and always think of the people making these products for us, doing the work for us. On that note, feel free to watch some of my previous videos as well. And we have the next one and next ingredient coming up in the next video. I'd be super delighted if you subscribed, share with friends, and we don't need special occasions to gift things like that. There you go. Every day is a school day. So on that note, have a good day. Thanks for joining me and checking in. Bye.